But yeah, let's start giving this let's start giving this dungeon some hands. Let's see, the main winding of the normal Lotus or Delta type in the pandemic semi bolts of the Sator. Every seventh conductor conducted by a non-reversible chummy pipe. The differential griddle spring of the up and the grammometers? It's a grammometer. Anyways. Once again, welcome everybody. Let's go kill. I have nothing but pure, like, I've become the shonen of adventurers at this point. I have nothing but hate written on every like fiber of my muscles and like every bit of my bones for those like insane little creatures. I must destroy them. Going to start calling all the monsters pathetic hacker.
To our family.
But I did notice after I went back on it to just grind a few things, there was a huge bevy of level 3s that were waiting for me on the carriage, so at least it wasn't that bad, right?
In time, you will know
And
the
I did a
tragic
few
extent of my failings.
It's doing the thing again. It's like it's a pure gamble of like 50-50 of whether it's going to be like my friend or not to start. Ruin has come. Ruin has come. Cup. Teleports you, immediately explodes. But yeah, I make sure to get a decent group going here. So let's go by level. And we now have Red Fox at 6, Villain Yomi at 6, Parita at 6, who I think was at 2 when I did a little bit of grinding, but man, that plus resolve thing really helps from Grunkle. We now have Duke at 6, this healer at 6, Ogre at 6, Barterwine at 6, Gwendolf at 6, Rifter at 6, Squirk was already at 6. Hey, Patel Tops! We have both mercs at 6. They're just yeah, it's also started doing this weird thing where like it'll start doing that. It'll start making like weird things out of the yeah, it'll start like having little flashes everywhere you go in the UI. Mr. Manager's currently outside the back door. I just checked on him before I came in here, and he was going and trying to stalk some frogs and was annoyed with me going out there. So you have one that can't go back in. So like, for example, yeah, they will not let me take the same group back in that went through a previous dungeon. So Rippin' Pizza. I don't know if it does that on the PS4. I might. But honestly, if you just do a straight shot of the last 3 dungeons, I don't think you even notice. Like, I did not notice before this last one. And then when they all died, like, and I came back on to do just a bit of grinding for a couple hours, the whatchamacallit, started appearing in, like, all the different little UI elements. Yeah, it's kind of silly that you can't bring them back, but they also, like, prestige or something, so they don't count against your limit of dudes. Yeah, just for a couple hours. It was really not that much. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. The Grunkle icon helped a lot, actually. And what I did was I took people who were prestige over here and had them drag people through dungeons that were like 3 levels above them. And that works pretty well. Let's make sure everyone's got what they need. They do not. Yeah, there it goes. It's just one again. I know what you are. Duke. Stop doing that. You do that. We could. There's another build I was considering doing too. Which was having one of these guys in front, but I don't think I'll do that. Not for this part anyways. Merc's already good. Yeah, you're good there. Stop doing that. Trying to keep the OG Crusader and Bandit alive hasn't worked out. I did until the bandit eventually died in like a ancestor quest, unfortunately. But the original Crusader is still alive. Skimmerker over here is still kicking. What else they got? There we go. Okay. I've also been upgrading some of this stuff. It's almost done over here. And then we have like, I think we could do one thing as a warm-up. And just like see if these guys will come through. They will actually. Okay, hold on. And they'll probably let me do this. Maybe. Hold on. Just have one of these guys go. And then I haven't tried this one yet, so we'll see how it goes. It might give us something nice here. I kind of want like an actual bleed person, preferably. I could bring Duke. Yeah, we'll bring Duke. And do we have a... No, we lost our only occultist that was at a good level. Oh no, wait, not true. We have these guys. We can do this. All right, provision. Oh, meow. Hi. There's Mr. Manager. What are you doing? Meow. Okay. As you wish. But don't do that. Meow.
The poor miller. Right,
Hi,
the victim.
come here.
The
Here,
seasons took his livelihood.
Oh, okay.
I took his land. And now, uncountable years
Dweeb.
later, the comet has taken his humanity. My only
Man, Ancestor's
regret
such a
is
dork.
that I did not live to see that shoddy mill smashed to pieces by the miraculous bounty I reaped from beyond the void.
Man, Ancestor's like usually not that bad, and then like he has these little moments where you're like, dang. Ancestor really is kind of cringe. What is it? Do you need friend time? Do you need friend time for a moment? He's acting like he's really needy. What is that? What is that? Do you want to come with me? You want to come with me? Here, hold on. I'm gonna see what he needs. Okay. I actually don't know. I might do it on like a second playthrough, or if I can just enable it and then just go do it after I finish the darkest dungeon, then sure. I think I will do that. But yeah, he wanted me to sit there and watch him eat. He was just being like, please. And then he was like, wait, I have food. I forgot I had food. Ha 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 ha. Can you stay here and watch me eat it? Oh wait, frick, I forgot to give them frickin' trinkets. Oh, okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's the first time I've forgotten in like ages.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
This was not the time to do it either.
A death by inches.
Here. How about you get rid of some of that stress, buddy?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Frick. I need to go kill that guy.
Press this advantage.
You want to be
Give them no
any of the
quarter.
shuffler things? The shuffler things. I killed the first two things in the darkest dungeon. The weird centaur, like Scorpion King looking guys. And then like
Impressive.
I want to say the original Shambler from the first one, yeah. So I've beaten those two things. And then I've beaten all the bosses in the main dungeons.
Be gone, fiend.
Hey Dylan!
We'll do our best,
How's it
but
going?
even Roman soldiers will find it tough to defeat this
Shout
enemy.
out. You're working on art, or maybe doing more of the mod stuff, or doing some shooty and scooty. Let me give a shout out. Are you doing some art? Nice, 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 nice.
A powerful blow.
Yeah, the Shambler in the first one was like goreful, just god awful. Gmod animation work instead of problem. No, come in. I wish you luck in the future and a good YouTube tutorial. I really wish I could learn some 3D modeling stuff just so I could do it myself, but alas. Alas, it is not easy. And the donut guy did not help.
That devastating blow.
Get into all the keyframes are dropping in for a particular character. Oh, okay. It's like a capacity issue of some kind for the platform.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Not believe that man threw his seed at somebody.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Buffer issue, you need to work it out offline. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And if you need to run over, of course, for like lunch or anything, go right ahead. Otherwise,
Executed
make yourself at
with
home.
impunity.
Glad to have you for whatever amount of time. And yeah, welcome, welcome. We're just trying to finish up the very last dungeon, Darkest Dungeon, which was a huge pain last night. Gotta go, yeah. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I wish you all the best out there. One of the weirdest things about Occultist is that you can have like a crit that's like 8 and then like a crit that's like 58. And I don't understand it.
Corrupted curiosities, begging for examination.
Oh, nice. Okay. That was nice. They've called SN Sandbox command of watching people make stuff. Don't think I'd have it in myself to do all that. I probably just learned through Blender. It does get used professionally sometimes, but more importantly, it's like free and easily accessible, and there's like tons of, what do you call it? Tutorials and like resources. So I would just use that probably.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I do like when you get sanity back after the occultist crits, because it's basically like, that was a cool tentacle, dude. Show me how to do that later. Goodbye. This place doesn't seem so bad with a bunch of level 6s. When they tentacle. No! When they tentacle. Puggy. You ever just get a little poggers? With or without the sauce? Yeah, would you like a Pogger special today? It's it comes with the sauce.
The ground quakes.
Yes, it's with the Fortnite special. Would you like a side of torquing? Owie. Rude. Also, for not having trinkets, we're doing super well, gotta say. The little jingle is great on the Jester. Oh, he dead. Let's see here. You. Let's see you. Fair enough. Fuck. Here's the bleed. Owie. Stop doing that. It's kind of weird.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. Destroyed.
Easy. Perhaps even cheesy. Really, like, subtle music in this one. For some reason. I feel like I'm just having, like... a little bit of background reality bending going on.
At last, some sheltered corner of reality.
What about you? Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't even need to bring all this food. I guess it was free anyways. Whatever. Blazing. Like the 20% versus marked. Ooh.
Trapped in a blasphemous
Debuff chance here.
approximation of reality.
Nice. Okay, I'll take that. It's kind of poggers. Please don't doomsaying, that's kind of cringe. Back. They're all dodging. Oh, here's just 3 bees. Okay, why are they all dodging? I think we're gonna go crazy a little bit doing this last section. No. Alright. Owie. How'd you bleed? You have like tons of bleed resist. Alright, let's kill that guy.
Masterfully executed.
Alright, he's gone now. No more evil accusations. Stop critting! It's rude.
A time to perform beyond
Oh god.
one's limits.
Why? Okay, get that guy.
The blood
Nice.
pumps, the limbs obey.
Here, do this, just so he doesn't go crazy. Alright, I made a good decision, I guess.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Owie? Fix that nerd.
A singular strike.
Make him easy to kill, please.
A decisive pummeling.
Make sure he goes
Precision
there.
and
I'm sick of him. Alright, please relieve your own stress, thank you. Please don't do that. That's rude. That's extremely rude. Very much. Please kill that guy. Alright, that should do the trick for this guy, right? No, not quite. Now it will. Much, please put in the flattener. I'm not even mad because you have no friends. I'm gonna cry. Going to the corner of the streamer room that just says modless.
Perhaps a
Make fun of her.
point. blood quickens.
Okay. You know, sometimes you get the 2 shots, sometimes you get the 58. It's fine. It's whatever. Uh-oh. No, we're not fools. The Jester is technically a fool, but, like, not in that regard. Actually, fools are very educated and smart. Alright, he's dead. You'll slowly be dead, I guess. Ow?
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Alright, it'll be fine. The Thorngor will live. Alright, now you're dead. How can you do the smackdown from all the way in the back? Alright, he's dead now. Oh god. No, it's fine. They did a silly, but it's fine. Everybody can do something worthwhile in any position at this point, so it's okay. Okay, he's dead. Next turn. And then, I don't know if there's a boss or not. No, I was gonna kill him! What the frick are you?
Pause, but the symphony will soon continue.
Okay. Flee with meager spoils. Oh, I see, I see. So it's like increasing as time goes on. Alright, let's try and make it here. What are you?
Wealth beyond measure.
Mildred's keepsake.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
20% damage versus that. Tears lost in dust. Acquire Millet's locket trinket. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. 40% damage versus similar. Okay, I guess I'll give that to you. Sure.
Furrows of earth, filled with blood.
It's 10% stress. Not good, I gotta say.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Loads of stress. Hey, Bilge's pick. Hey, look. Or no, wait, they don't have picks. I was gonna say, hey, look, they've got picks, but they don't. They've got little hoes. I think one of them does, though.
Well struck.
Oh, I can't hex that guy? Guess not. Beating up this poor dead guy. Just for the love of the game. Alright, the horsey. Horsey dangerous, unfortunately. Owie. That's what box on you. Just so we don't miss anything. These farmers are really throwing seeds at my heroes, kind of messed up.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Here, you're gonna come up front, buddy. No? Weird. Then we need to do some anti-stress. Stop sowing the seeds. It's cringe. Here, you do this. Throw you back. Make this dude come up front. Kill that guy. Make the horse bleed to death, unfortunately.
Their cursed champion falls.
And then get sent to the no-no zone.
Battle behind, battle ahead. But for a moment, peace.
Oh,
Huddled together,
nice. Okay,
furtive and vulnerable.
we actually get to rest.
Rats in a maze.
Negative 14 stress. Every Thursday has its thorns, do that. Every night has its dawn. Bandit sense. Give you this. It's kind of insane. I don't want to stress out my friends, or... Unfortunately, one of them is having a crash out. We'll see if we can get to the second one. Splendorous. Oh, virtue chance. Okay. No! Frick. That screwed me over.
Frustration.
Wait.
And fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
What is this?
Time has no dominion here.
This sounds like Deus Ex music. Like the modern Deus Ex like music. It's really quiet, but that's what it sounds like. What the frick? Weird. You just had to freak out multiple times. Man, they are really going for Duke. Like
Teetering on the
hardcore.
brink, facing the abyss.
I think after this one, we'll peace out. This has been a good enough warm-up. Incredible, you hit one, finally. Duke, don't be mean. Alright, the blood team's not working so great against the bone team, I gotta say. Back.
Back to the pit.
Try and get this one close, but no cigar. Stop trying to kill Duke. I'm 120% convinced there's just like a secret enmity thing for every dungeon where they all want to go after one person as much as possible.
A momentary abatement.
Stop! Leave the poor jester alone. I feel like Blight would probably be the best thing to go for in this this mode.
Weakened.
The more we're going.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
No.
Survival is a
Are you
tenuous
kidding me?
proposition in this sprawling
Okay. That was really unlucky. I couldn't heal them or anything.
madness, sublimity of the intelligence, or so it has been said.
Okay, get over here. Don't protect him. These guys are cringe. You're protecting cringe.
Decimated.
Yeah, they're 100% just choosing very particular targets now. Ever since I feel like the level 3 dungeons, they pick on one person per dungeon.
Ringing ears.
Rude.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Fortunately, you're the only way we can kill this guy.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate
More skeletons. I was hoping it was bandits now. Stop! Stop! Rude. You frick. Interesting. I didn't realize you could also do that. And just have like a replacement sort of.
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Healer just by having that guy.
The wounds
Alright, there we go.
of war can be healed, but never hidden. Death
Ow.
waits for the slightest lapse in
He's gonna have a heart
concentration.
attack, I can feel it. Stop. Crap, you missed. And they're just gonna have a heart attack.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
God, they're all at
Grievous
death's door now.
injury, palpable fear.
No. Okay, death's door, thank you. Thank you, Red Fox. Almost. That should be enough to get us to the next zone.
This
No,
is no place
you
for
frick.
the weak or the foolhardy.
Whatever.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
God. Well, that was rough.
A place of refuge, if only for a fleeting moment.
Failure tests the mettle of heart, brain, and body.
Ugh. That
In
was really
time,
rough.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright, go to the cloister. Wait, they didn't die? Wait, they didn't die. They just ran away. They're still here. Oh, okay. They're just gone for a week. That's interesting.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Alright, let's go do the thing that we were gonna do, I think. Unless there's a free, like, thing to go grab. That'll help us out. Joining the thicket's not gonna help. Pressure in the tunnels isn't gonna help. I just need some Mecha, I guess. Get stabbed several times and goes crazy. I just needed a little trip to South Beach, thank you. Okay, I'm back. Oh hey, we can afford one of these finally. Knowledge can use heal 15% stress, and then blight skill chance and debuff skill chance. Well, I know what kind of team build I'm doing in the Darkest Dungeon now. Hi, buddy. Meow, meow. Alright, we're doing blight build in the Darkest Dungeon. We are, after all, like, in their intestines, being the little tapeworm. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Hi, buddy. Are you hanging out with me? You don't like laying in your thing anymore. I think it's because it's warm out now and you can go, like, warm up on the ground outside. Come here. Can I pet you? Or do you need me to watch you eat some more? I thought you ate all. And think that I changed you. Mr. Buddy, you're rubbing your face all over everything. Well, while the ads are still going for a moment, I'll just check real quick. You're back. Oh, thank you so much, Drifter, for the 16 months. Enjoy the emotes and ad for you as always, and we're always glad to have you. In fact, you're about to go into the darkest dungeon, so you better pray. Alright, he's just being a little guy. He just, like, jumped up, got some pets, looked at me around, rubbed his face all over everything, and then walked off. So, whatever. He's just being silly. He's being a cat. Alright, so... I don't think there's anything else we want to do here. Unless there's, like, a... what do you call it? Oh, what about this? No, we already have that. Unless there's like a caregivers convention, which I don't think there is. I think we'll just go straight into it and finish. All right, let's get going. Sort by level. Okay, I guess not Red Fox. Here's Parita, who was very adamant that I needed to have a frickin' little slugger. And then we're gonna also take... Could we have just a tank with a abomination? Is that like really a thing? No. Let's just do a normal tank. I would say you or maybe Gwendolf for the extra bleed damage. Just the very slow bits of bleed damage here or there. I don't remember if they're not going to bleed, but also because you can take stress away from other people. We could also put in Shkamerk, and then have stress relief that way instead of Brenderwine or whatever. It might be necessary, honestly. We'll see. Let me think. You don't have stress relief. You don't have stress relief. I think we need some stress, like really good stress relief stuff on the whatchamacallit. On all of these. So let's make sure we do. Zealous Speech, Zealous Vigil, Stand Tall. Stand Tall is actually really important for this one, I feel like. And negative 25% stress, it's kind of insane. So we're gonna do that. Merc is gonna be the thing that keeps us all from dying horribly. Normally I would just grab like a... Like here, hold on. Where's Brenderwine? They're unfortunately not much of a leader. They're a little bit selfish. Thank you for the 7 stream. Hey, Beef. We're just about to start the dungeon. We did a little farmstead as a funny at first and found out that people don't actually die there anymore on the highest level. They just go for a vacation and get mad. Ironically, probably keeping everybody from getting nuked, yeah. We'll do this also for additional stress relief. For you... Because it's either that or we do like Gwendolf here and do like all dots all the time, etc. And do something like Redeem, which is insanely good, I've got to say. So good that they only let you do it twice a battle. Because it also heals everyone else. But the stress relief, I think, on Merc's gonna be better. I think. I will say overall, probably more damage on the leper, like, easily. But I think as a actually getting through a giant, like, marathon, the Crusader is probably better. So we'll do that. I feel like we never get any scouts in the Darkest Dungeon, unfortunately. So we'll take this off since they're not. I think we'll also want to upgrade everyone's stuff Everybody in this party is gonna get everything they've ever wanted, so, Merry Christmas, I guess. Just in case. And then you guys all have your stuff, right? You don't. I'm glad I checked. And then we could do that. Self-medicate would not be terrible either. Neither would leeches. Chance not bad either. Almost everybody here is religious, I think, except for... are you religious on the Plague Doctor? I don't think you are. I don't think you are, actually. We could also do this instead. Who's gonna be doing the damage? I guess the Rifter is doing the damage. We could do that, and then have... Instead of this, we have this to debuff their bleed resist. But we would need the Shadow Fade on this one. For the self buff and all that other garbage. And I feel like mostly we're just doing blight here. So I don't think it's worth... it might be good as a finisher. I don't know. We'll do this. We'll do flashing daggers. We could do these as like when we get repositioned a bunch. That could also be it. The 13 dodge plus 14 speed though, and the cure is kind of nice. So here's what I'm gonna say. The lunge is really good though, damage wise, and we're gonna be doing a lot of blight. Are we gonna mark anyone though? I don't think we're gonna actually mark anyone, so we'll do this combo right here. Snuffbox is nice, I guess. Pilfer could be okay, I guess. For Merc, I think what he has is pretty good. New Blight, remove disease would also be nice on someone. That's self-only. Heal 50% plus healing is really nice, actually. The more I think about it. We'll do this, just in case. Just in case. Somebody else gets a disease, and then we can't do anything about it. Pray, enchant, bless. We'll do bless instead over here. We already have enough healing on all the others. So, alright, we need Merc to lead us to victory and do stress reduction. Hi Giggles, how's it going? Does this team down the sickness? Absolutely. What? You just hear them wake up every morning and the ringtone on their phone that wakes them up is like, what? Every cyst within 20 miles immediately shudders. Very tired, worked a lot. You should get some rest then. Get some sleepy, or at least settle down if you're not tired enough to sleep yet, and just relax a bit. Hopefully you don't have as stressful as a day tomorrow. Oh hey, there's the transept. Happening my ancestor once a year. You didn't say anything about it either. What the frick? Whatever. Alright, stress. We can't de-stress these guys, whatever. Here, go to transept. Let's go Moida. I believe in us. It's nothing that's technically meant to be anything, but it's okay. I feel like Zealous is still useful enough, but it might be better to have Holy Lance in case of the reset. and us getting own zoned. Let me think about it. Self-marking will be nice. So we do want to keep that. There's always something you're gonna want here, so that's an issue. You're gonna have a lot of less stun, so we might want the stun on you instead, and just hope for the best on Holy Lance. In fact, I think that's what we'll do. Because you're not really about doing damage here, right? Yeah, you're not really here about doing damage. You're here just to make them attack you. And do damage and utility. And be a leader. You are your red team leader. Hour of silence occasionally broken up by... Did I rest my eyes just a bit now? Okay, good to hear. Why do I have a feeling like that's actually gonna exist somewhere here? Hold on. Where is it? No, that's bad to the bone. No, that's dodged bell sound. Okay, that's the Hell's Kitchen noise. That's not the one. That's that guy. Not this one. Oh, there it is, finally. Somebody did make it, just... Somebody did put one up, it just has like 100 views. Alright, there we go. That'll be there to jump scare us. Occasionally. Anyways, let's do this. Shut up! We're not even in there yet. What was I doing? Right, okay, Barter Seal. That's perfect for Crusader. And then we need... We'll get some bleed resist or something. I feel like blight resist is probably better though from our experience the other day. But we want this blight skill chance on our... Probably on our Plague Doctor more than our Bloody. 40 only plus 40 against the Miller. They're all Eldritch, so we could do this, but then Dear Lord Rifter's gonna die when someone like breathes on them, so IDK. We might just do the plus 20% damage versus Blighted, which is a really good item, I gotta say. And then have like IDK. What's a good one? I think you're mostly ranged. Nope, melee, ranged, self. Okay, so it's a mixture. I'm getting pretty spooked. That one was quick. Alright, plus 30% healing skill. We can do that one too. Debuff, negative stress also. Something that would just be... What is this? Fish Sun resist and dodge. Stress. Stressy. I don't want negative death blow resist, please. There's gotta be... I guess we could just do this one. I mean, it is just good. It's just tons of dodge and range skills and only a little bit of stress. It's kind of weird that the common items for the Grave Robber are like better than some of the endgame items. Or the very rare items that we have. Okay, you get the Hag's Ladle on Pritha and IDK. We could have you in position 4 and then our healer in position 3. That's not unheard of. Only you wouldn't be able to do Incision. which is fine. We could do Cure Blighter Bleed instead. Or buff people. We'll do Cure Blighter Bleed just in case. The Ancestors Game Boy Color. Gives you like, I don't know, plus 20% against, it would be, oh god, it would be like, humans or something. It can also give you more resist too and make you like invulnerable to getting the stuff. We could do no food consumed also on you, then you'd have less healing. I do not want plus food consumed on this one. It's way too scary. We could also do that, but then we have lots of stressy issues. Yeah, we have some stress issues if that happens. Let's sell that, by the way. Quick. Damage on your stuff isn't really that important. But we could do this and have negative stress and AC, so it always hits. Okay, that one got me a little. And then you can have plus healing, obviously. You are here to heal, and then we could have Profane and have you in like the second position. But I'm a little scared for you. Oh, this is a thing? The breakers. Okay. Okay. Sure. This is against Unholy. Oh, okay. We could do Hand of Light here too. Instead of relying on her thingy. Sure. Just in case. Rank 2 Vessel must be going to runes, then we're going to the Darkest Dungeon. I was just experimenting with what we could do with this little build here. We're going off to the very last one. The very last one with all the freaky stuff. I like the idea, but man, she's gonna get moited real fast with that dodge. The very last one, yes. So instead we'll give her she's not doing any damage, so we could just make her a little beefier. We could give her oh, we could give her Junia's Head and make her crazy good at healing. Ready to get teleported? You ready to speak, sis, buddy? Could do that. This one I think I like enough that where I'm gonna leave it, but this is position 4. So you need to be back there. That should be okay. I think that works. I feel like we could have something better than the Flesh Heart. Frick. Maybe dodge. We could give you the Tempting Goblet with all the dodge and speed and plus max, but I'm a little worried about that one. Healing Receive's not bad either. Camouflage Cloak. Sun Cloak might actually be pretty good for Kummerk, just because of the nice bonuses, but I feel like we can do better. We could do plus 10% damage, or we could just do one of these. No real downsides. And gems. Also, hey, Rampart. I don't know if I said that. I'm gonna give you quick. I give you Bear Stance Head, and you have like tons of protection on top of your mark. And you have stress reduction anyways. What else is next? That one's not that great. That one was quick. What the frick? I wonder if I'll ever do the or whatever the noise is. I can't do it. I've been smoking for 20 years or whatever. Okay, I think it's not a bad idea actually. I do want to say some of them do bleed, but I would like some blight reduction. Yo, puggers, you're on your way to 300k. Road to 300k, etc. We could do that too. And then you have like really high HP, holy crap, okay. And really good protection natively. If there was like a really good prot item that wasn't tons of stress, I would use that, but oh well. Seize resist, that won't help here. I think I'm just overthinking it at this point. We could just give this to you too. Dodge and speed and HP. Stress trade-off. We'll just do this. It's fine. It's okay. Let us super spoil everybody here. You have all this. This is our thingy. I think we want to keep you there. And then I think we want to... We have like 2 or 3 different ways to stun, I think. We got like... Yeah, we've got like 3 different ways to stun. Could have Holy Lance instead, just to be sure. Or have like Zealous Accusation instead. No, that's fine. Okay. I got a little tempted by the goblet. Still frail, sickly elf. Yeah, I saw you earlier in Minnie's stream, and I was like, no, she's dying. All right, have a good lurky. Get some rest. Get some rest. Get some rest. Yes, we have to. Once we commit, we have to should or something. Anti-venom goes crazy, I guess, in this one. I don't think we actually need shovels in this. I don't think we ran into a single blockade of any kind, did we? Whatever, we'll do it just in case. The rest of that can go like that, and then... Is there any way to, like, drop this? Or is it just stuck in here? I think it's just stuck in here. Whatever. Been dying and only a cough thing that can cure her cough as feet picks. Oh god. We'll get rid of 3 food just to have like a bunch of medicinal herbs. I think that'll be worth it in time, or bandages even. No, this will be fine. This will work. Okay. Where are its other effects? What are its other effects? Anyways, let's go embark. Let's go embark. So good setup. We have lots of light, and we're gonna create more light with Merc and with the Vestal. So I'm not too worried about that. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I wish I could get rid of the shovels because I don't think there's any blockages or anything in Darkest Dungeons. But alas, they don't let you, like, just get rid of it. Fair enough. Alright. Okay, let's embark. Do I have everything that I need? Okay, like one last check. Yes, we're doing this. We're doing this whole thing. Yes, we're good there. Okay. Yes, we're good there. Okay. Bring shovel and crusader. The holy water. That's all you really
The
need.
interminable stone holds are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
He's really like, do you want my brainworm smile?
The Gateless Gate. A maddening aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
A far bit stuck about a house pigs. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? Let's go this way. We didn't go this way last time. You. Alright. Parita's gonna resist a lot.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Man, this is a rough first fight already. There you go. The blight chance is really high, at least. Owie. Man, it does damage to you alongside also just hurting a ton. Can the counter the creature is fast. Well, this blows. We're just losing all the move orders.
Masterfully executed.
Perfect timing. Yeah, we should have brought the Holy Lance, actually.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That was so perfect. Stop banishing Merc! You utter frick.
A death by inches.
I've been to this dungeon once before last night, and it did not go well. I kind of know now. But I don't know all of it. Well, actually, it went really well for a while, and then people started trying to, like, off themselves.
A momentary abatement. Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
I'm surprised there isn't, like, a dumb meme of, like, slowly, gently. This is how a wife is taken. Change your equip skills inside the dungeon. Wait, really? I can? Okay. No one told me this the whole time? Alright, I'm a little sad.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I've never done... I did really well, actually, this whole time, so I don't know. This has happened to me in multiple games now, where people are like, hey, did you know about this really simple quality of life that would have saved you a bunch of effort? And I'm like, no, nobody told me. The game sure didn't. You.
A powerful blow. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Today I will go to the darkest dungeon. No! Nice. Good dodge. Good dodge.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only
No, attack
the
her.
strength to follow it.
Not her. Owie. Owie.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Rude. That's fine, actually. Bonks your eye. Bonks your eye. Owie. Trying to plague the plaguer. $26 damage per tick. Let's go. Alright.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Okay, he's about to teleport us out. I can feel it.
A momentary abatement.
I can't. I wish I could make that voice. No, no less damage. I mean, it's like 1 damage anyways, but no less damage.
The ground quakes.
Do not teleport me. No, it's gonna reconstitute instead. Itself. Death. Death.
Impressive. The bigger the beast,
I like excited goat when you try
the
it.
greater the glory.
So true.
A decisive pummeling.
Ah, frick. He resisted it, even on a crit. No, he dodged it. Okay, he probably wants to teleport us. Yeah, let's traumatize the crap out of these dudes. And he's dodging a ton, actually. Like, everything. There we go. Now he's dead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, okay. I guess. Sure. Yeah, 20%, 26 damage per tick's kinda poggers, as they say. I guess. Dang, we don't even need to do anything. I guess just keep going.
The light, the promise of safety.
Is there like another cyst? No. Surprising.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Owie. Why is this guy dodging so much? 29 dodge. It's not crazy, but it's like not that great either, I feel like. Man, Rifter's been going crazy on all these dodges too. So true. I agree. Man, this was the blessing we needed, apparently.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
These guys don't feel so bad anymore. I say immediately bidding out a crit.
Reeling, about to break.
There's the damage.
Precision and power.
Sure.
Soothed. Sedated.
Indeed, the counter card is here. Having a little juice as a treat.
Press disadvantage.
No,
Give them no
I had the
quarter.
thingy. Where's the thing anyways? I feel like I'm gonna run into another sis going this way. In fact, I kind of remember the map from last night. And maybe I should go this way. So I'm sipping on my apple juice inside the darkest dungeon. Oh wait, oops. You can still Sun there, you can still Divine Comfort, you just can't Judgment or Divine Grace, which is fine. We'll try that for a moment. The darkest lobby. Start saying, is anybody gonna start the lobby yet?
In Radiance,
Get
may
ready.
we find victory.
Oh, okay, just these guys. I was expecting something bigger. How are you? GL HF. Nice having you guys. Would you like to join my 24/7 two-fort server? So I was struggling actually doing emergency IT support. I remember playing with something like that a lot once upon a time, and I was like, no, just do this. No, just do that. Just do this. Just do this. Owie. Is that we even?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, we're like doing really well on
Their formation
everything.
is broken. Maintain the offensive. A
Me when
trifling
I'm stealth
victory,
because the battle is over.
but a victory
I don't know what to
nonetheless.
do now. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. I guess this is a dead end. Never mind. How does I bring your firewall? Paint the wooden doll with sheep's blood. I know this guy who can come over. He keeps saying this chant called "Arise, Chicken, Arise." Very jolly guy, keeps laughing. Something about something I said was funny. Just call him. Okay, another sis. Do I have to kill all these sis before what's his butt shows up or something?
A devastating blow.
I think I kept calling you Sofa King. Yeah, unfortunately, just the same guy. Little cring alert that way, unfortunately. Okay, I'll take it. I think he wanted to talk about Todd Howard or something after that. I'm not sure. I'm not really a gamer, so you know. Somebody has to put like one of the THF people into like Carl. Carl would probably be the best option actually. As like a paladin or something. Thank you for the 20 bits. No, it's alright. We talk about it occasionally here. I feel like I don't say it that much just because it's like it hasn't been on, you know, frickin' TV for who knows how long. I think recently Adult Swim was doing a 24/7 stream of it for a bit. And it was I got to watch a little bit of it as I was going along. That I was mostly busy. Quick. Please don't digest, Merc. I don't think our Crusader is in Devore.
A singular strike.
No, resisted. No way. That was unfortunate. I keep waiting for the teleport. Because it felt so random last time. Don't you revivify yourself. I'll murder you. Exactly. Get owned.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
No! With 1 HP left? You frick. It's on sight next time I see that dude. That was so rude. He really did pull out the last stand or whatever. I feel like that's one of the only COD games I ever played. Was actually the Modern Warfare 2 because everybody was playing it, so I was like, okay, I'll try it. Wasn't that bad either. Maybe the dungeons would be darkest, but you need darkness to the stars at night to see them. Yes, of course. Sounds like something the cultist would say. Suspiciously occultist-shaped dialogue. Yeah, it sounds like some of the recent stuff. I think people like the... People do like that too. People like the what should I call it? There's a brain word for it. Frick. The Fortnite Battle Pass. Frickin' Battle Royale. There we go. I think they liked the recent battle. Or no, wait, was that Blops or whatever? Never mind. I'm thinking of the other series. Yo, cuz, how's it going? I would say word of the day is let me think. Word of the day will be pizza, actually, because I'm looking up above me and I have my Catherine Special Edition from like 2010 or something. It's such a silly game. And if you open up the outer sleeve of the Special Edition, because it's like a big box, it's actually a pizza box on the inside, and then has like wearable boxers and stuff and all this other stuff on the inside, which I never tried to wear because they looked kind of cheap, and I was like, that would be kind of weird, huh? But pizza is a popular food, originally from Napoli. That got extremely popular in places like the US, and now is all over the globe. And it constitutes usually of some kind of dough, and then toppings, anything from a cream-based Alfredo sauce to a traditional tomato-based sauce. How does full monsters? I can sit there and eat pizza. Man, I should play through the whole Devil May Cry series, even if 2s are gonna be like a pain fest.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Man, he put me like way out in the boonies. I was just gonna say, I need about 350. I haven't heard that line in forever. Do it for mayor. Devil May Cry. Oh, you're right. That might be something. I know 1 and 2 are fairly quick. From what I remember, because I did play 3 when I was a kid. I want to say it was like 20 hours or something. I don't remember too much, but I remember going up through the tower. I remember the jester guy. I remember the fight at the top of the thing. I remember some of the side fights and the little harpy guys running around. I remember fighting John Dog, who was also a gun. I remember that too. So even by plot relevance, I think it does from what I've heard from people, but like you don't need it per se. 1 is like if you want the origins, obviously. 2 is supposedly like how they get there, but that's about it. 2 is supposed to be in the future of the storyline. What the? Oh, okay. I thought that was supposed to be like. Wait, then wouldn't it have what's his face? The kid who gets introduced in 4? Or not 4? Yeah, 4. I cannot believe Virgil was the one who ended up fricking. I do not believe in that. I'm gonna be real with you. Actually, genuinely insane.
This expedition at least promises success.
Here. We're not doing a ton of this actually, so we'll just do Thorn Dagger instead. And have this in case we get thrown way back. Or way forward. They did it in the plastic lawn chair. Oh god. God, that would hurt. That would hurt your thighs so much being squeezed in like that. He's the best anyways. I really remember liking it. I just can't remember too much about it because it was so long ago. Wait, oops. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. I'll take it. I like how the vessel just was mildly annoyed by the prospect of being hit.
Sedated.
She's like, ew, gross. Don't do that. Quick. And this really is the Blight dungeon for real, for real. Blight has made this so much easier.
Palpable fear.
I feel like at this point they're just helping me if they throw me backwards.
How quickly the tide turns. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Rude. Perfect.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Bonk.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick
Where am I
of
even
the
going?
light?
I think after the next one, we should probably sit down for a nice little meal at the, or I guess I can decide it for me. A nice little meal at the thingy. The fireplace. Next one, maybe? I guess? Try this one. Looks like a dead end, but why not? Not bad. Really, honestly. Alright, you're dead next turn. A.
Vigor is restored.
I don't think I've heard that one either. I've gotten a couple of new voice lines in the last couple streams somehow that, you know, I thought by now we'd run out of all of them. Yeah, that was a dead end.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Somehow I could feel it, but I was like, why not? Kind of going poggers.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
I want you to do Zealous Vigil. Light, grant me the strength to overcome whatever appears on our path. All right. And then Zealous Speech. All right, poggers. And then I kind of already got it set. I'll do Encourage on you, and then I'll do Pilfer. Didn't need that, but okay. Sure. I'm coping well despite the madness. Perhaps a bonfire would frighten away the monsters. Let me try something here. No, this is all fine. It's all fine. Oh wait, I didn't realize. Hold on. Instead of this, I'm gonna try flashing daggers. Oh, it's this dude. Please go and stay go. I do not care for you. And we didn't bring any of those thingies. Small chance we hit. Yeah, the Rock in the one film where he was the villain. I genuinely think that was the reason why he has that clause and all of his that lame clause where he's like, I always have to be the winner and I have to win recess. Ever since then. To be fair, the CGI was not that great either. Heck. Not much damage, sadly. Howie?
Unbalanced.
I think he's dead next turn. Yay. What does it look like? Oh,
Monstrous size has no intrinsic
okay.
merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
a little bit worried about this one. What is this? Why is there a pack here? I'm a little bit worried. That's me when I get the hold of the blight gun. Dang it! Alright, it's dead. Nice. Really good dodge on Rifter in general. Just been lucky on the rolls for Rifter.
The flesh is knit.
Okay. I think this gang really wants to kill. Really wants to kill. Unlike the last gang that really just wanted to die after a while. Except for Sogo. Sogo managed to just, like, tank everything for 5,000 years. Even when it was Sojover. Hastily left behind by your ancestor. Oh!
Brought low and driven
Nice!
into the
One of his
mud.
items, actually. Is that telling me to be ready for some blight? Because I am ready for some blight, buddy. I'm not worried about that. Here, we'll do this and... Here, you guys just take all this. Is this gonna be it? Like, really? For real, for real? Let's see. That feels like the thing you find right before the final boss or whatever. But probably not. No? Okay. I've been psyched out. We are getting a bunch of really strong dudes now there. They tried. They tried. That's okay. No! He dodged. He dodged! What the frick? Oh, he has dodge 46. I didn't even notice that.
Soothed.
Me when I
Sedated.
walk into Grandpa's garage. He has dodge 46? Okay, I got rid of one of his attacks at least. Let's get rid of this guy. He's cringe, perhaps even Nene. Nice. Alright, he's the next turn. Howie.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
That sounds
Be
like
wary. Triumphant.
sounds like a
pride
pig that just ate too much
precipitates
food and then
a
just
dizzy
threw
fall.
up. I feel like that's how they get half the horror movie noises anyways, is babies and pigs making weird noises and then distorting them a bit. Where are we? So true. Where are we going? And camels, like, that would make sense. I would believe it.
A
A
Owie.
dizzying blow to body and brain. The wounds of war
Do mix
can
camel
be
noises?
healed,
Does it? Okay, I never knew that actually.
never hidden.
Actually hit Rifter for once. Was not expecting that, but I'll take it.
The blood quickens.
Marcus been popping off in this dungeon for some reason. Usually Crusaders do not hit super hard, I feel like. And for some reason, Marcus had just been like, what if I kill this guy? I say that and immediately curse him. Tired of being a victim. Are you tired of being a victim? Good. Call 1-800 Ancestor Legal. We'll be your
As victories
sidekick.
mount,
Team
so
Justice.
too will resistance.
Okay, where the frick is this nerd? Is it this one? I forgot to ask. What are we forgoing? Did I died? No, I think you're... No. Yes. No. Yes, actually you did. You died on the first attempt at this very last dungeon because I think you got smoked by a combo from some monsters. It was either that or Kai Knight. It was one of the two of you. I want to say it was you though. Because you were my 2 bounty hunters at level 6. I've been the Shire. Look, I tried to save you guys. I really did. I took it personally. That's why we're back immediately
A
today.
momentary abatement.
So for hot stove all day, and then you let me die. Well, you could make a cool stove, I guess. You can try considering air conditioning. To be fair, my former like food service jobs, when anybody ever mentioned air conditioning, if they didn't just laugh in their face, it was like, you just get used to it, you know? You'll just watching everybody else in the room like sweating furiously. They're not breaking my heart, my sensitive young gator heart. You could put that over the achy breaky heart lyrics. It would work so well. Steals your waist towel.
A momentary
Honestly fair.
abatement.
Okay, but like, I want to know why the grave robbers like got really nice makeup. I just kind of want to know.
A momentary abatement.
Schlurt.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, this one has my curiosity because it's right in the middle of everything. Okay, never mind. Until if you're actually asking, I don't know. It just it looks almost like that kind of old style, sort of like 17th, 18th century, sort of like arsenic based, like super powdered white, and then like, but it has like the very modern like gothic black lipstick. It's a very, oh god, what's that director's name? Nightmare Before Christmas, Barber of What's It Street. Every goth kid's favorite director for like 10 years. Tim Burton, yes. Did Scissorhands, all that. Very, very Tim Burton coded. Most of these guys sound super congested. I feel like they need like a little bit of Benadryl or something. Or maybe too much Benadryl is what got us here with the ancestor.
A momentary abatement.
He met the Hat Man who told him all about the realms beyond. I was gonna say, with 100% sun resist, you better resist that. Leave Victor alone? What the frick? What if it was all just a Benadryl trip and that's why it looks like this? Hitting every stun right now, which is unfortunate. Common are married to a baron. Her step-parents hated her common lineage, and when her husband died of illness, tried to screw her out of any inheritance. It's an act of desperation. She dug up her husband's body and took what she could to flee the country. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's from her, like, character quest at some point. Which I don't think we ever got. DD2 lore. Oh, okay. So. Well, that was good timing.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
This guy just incidentally dies with all this blight damage. Cyst shows you his bulge. Oh, what's this? Weird. Why are they going so often? Yeah, reconstitute yourself, buddy. It sounds like a light novel thing that would happen too. The Eldritch deity contacted me to show me his bolt, but I'm already married to the evil Baroness. My adventure in another world? Right as the blight damage. Kind of worked up that he can summon a friend, just like at random. But nobody online can do the same thing. Like, can't summon my friend from 5,000 miles away. Cosmic Horror won't stop sending me dogs. Is there DD2 an actual ski cool, so shrug? It seems to be a different sort of game in general from what I've seen.
A brilliant confluence of
Just like a different kind of, what do you call it? Brain. The game flows very differently is what it feels like, is what I should say. I remember watching someone play it, like the carriage and all that stuff, and the character stories, and the pacing of how it kind of unfurls, as it were. I've killed so many of these cysts. Am I supposed to kill all of them? Like, the flick? Here, we'll go to the next one, and then we'll rest again. Another cyst. Do you think they're sisters? Fuck, it didn't work. Hey, fussies. Oh, I am slightly shrimp, so I'm like sitting slightly like leaning off to the side here. Owie. I've killed a bunch of these guys here. Owie.
A momentary abatement.
I live in fear of this guy randomly teleporting me in the middle of a fight, but whatever. Protection isn't gonna save you, buddy. You better get ready to learn Blight, I guess. Carried by Justice? No, you got your own skill. You don't need Justice to carry you. You're so good without that character. I actually dodged. Alright, whatever. Nice. Stop revivifying yourself, it's kinda cringe. Okay, goodbye.
Their cursed champion
Nice.
falls.
You know that earn their cursed champion falls? Perhaps even Dark
Huddled
Falls.
together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Let's do... Unshakable Leader. No, Zealous Vigil. We'll do... Zealous. And we'll do... Let's do Chant, or not Chant, Pray. The plus protection will be really nice. Oh, they're all religious. What the frick? Oh, no, wait. Those are non-religious. Okay, cool. Looks bad, but there's nothing to fear here. Plenty of blood left to shed. Far worse without the great bounty in our packs. Alright, where the frick is this nerd? I'm trying to pull the plug on this... Like... I don't even know what to call this. This weird sheep stomach. And I just can't find where the frick this thing is. No, don't banish Merc! You so fuckers! You've like barely any stress in this dungeon, it's so weird. I guess you just kind of have to do it that way, otherwise, this dungeon would be impossible. It would just be constant stress.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I want to say Rifter's like probably dodged about 70 to 80% of the attacks directed at him, which is kind of insane. Way different from the last attempt, I gotta say, also. Okay, not this one. Okay, where the frick is this nerd? I want to pull the plug on this bathtub and get out of this joint. I've been going through these like 500 sphincters that this guy has for like an hour. I should have just filled the dungeon with blight. Really should have just like, you know that one Rogue Trader dungeon where it was like a war where they very clearly started to all distrust each other as like potential enemies, and then they just filled the whole thing with like poison gas or whatever. Just do that to this thing. Leave some like dang. Leave some like oh, you know how they like fill up houses to get rid of like roaches and stuff? And like you have to like leave because it's just incredibly dangerous. Kind of like that. Just put like a big tent around it. I'm sure it won't like, it won't worry about it. It'll just think you're worshiping it. Dang, okay. Kazukaru's died of fumigation. Who knew? Exactly.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Nice. Okay, not here either. Where the frick is this thing? Getting real sick of this dude. How many times do I have to teach these cysts a lesson? Or do I actually have to kill all the cysts? Because that would explain a lot. Oh, you actually got blight. That's rare. Need some assistance. I can give that one a +2. Ow, what the frick? That was mean. My quota for one good joke on stream. Hair. It's even one good bit of joy a day, you know, all of that stuff. Truly, you have added joy to the world. I'm trying to sound like a deep teacher, but all it really sounds like is me writing a self-help book. Rude. Rude.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, do that. These guys are just being annoying at this point. Dudes love to stun some secretion. Who up shooting the stunning secretion at people walking by.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
It's a felony. No, it's like,
Compassion is a rarity.
it's like
in the
getting,
fever pitch of battle.
gacked or whatever. What was that thing that was on Nickelodeon? I can't remember. I want to say it was gacked.
A momentary abatement.
Here? Still not here. Where the frick am I going? I mean, I can kill these, like, cysts, I guess, but man, that's slog.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Owie. Ancestor voice. Your mother sucked me through my drawers.
Soothed. Sedated.
So true. Why? I was just here, buddy. Alright, get ready to learn. Crusader, buddy. It does feel super random on the teleports. Do they keep the statuses that they had when you left, or do they get to full heal? SMH my head. SMHing my SMH. From my SMH. Okay, they do get to keep it. That's very silly. But they also took away all the turns that I would have gotten. So I'm a little bit behind. Very sad. This dude be rigging the action economy in his favor.
Soothed. Sedated.
Oh, you actually didn't summon the guy first thing. That's surprising. That is extremely surprising. This is very odd. There it is. The most inconvenient timing possible, I guess.
A victory.
Usually they like to teleport more when they're by themselves too, which is an issue. Shall I gonna insist they don't need no white cell stock. Don't you dare. Sure, whatever. Reconstitutes my magic hand. Reconstitutes my magic hand. Is this it? Still not it. Alright, try down here. I have a feeling it's not it, but we'll try. Yeah, it's just another side room, probably to get teleported to. Seems like a lot of these rooms are just there to get teleported to and cause minor inconvenience.
A momentary abatement.
I'm getting jumped by a trio of feral middle schoolers. That sounds horrifying, honestly. Hands are always sticky. Ugh. I used to babysit once upon a time for lots of neighbors out in the woods. I was just like the nearby kid who was old enough to do it, right? Because I was like probably around like 14, 15 or so, and they're like, yeah, can you watch the kids while we go off for the night? I was like, yeah, sure. They paid me decently, and like I swear to God, every other kid who was like under roughly about 8 or so somehow always had sticky hands when I was helping them out with something. I'd be like, hey, you gotta wash your hands. I was like, oh, okay.
Soothed. Sedated.
I think they're mostly just messing around with stuff a lot that doesn't like... It's probably stuff they use on the regular that's not getting cleaned. That's my theory, is that it's probably just like toys and so on, or that aren't getting cleaned by the parents or by them, so they just kind of end up a little sticky. I ended up giving one of those kids because they're always really nice to me, and they're always like they're always really good for me, right? And I just wasn't interested in Pokemon as a teenager, and like so I ended up giving this kid like, here you go, do you want my old Pokemon card collection? And I kind of regret it because it was a bunch of originals from like that I'd gotten from other older kids and from when I had a brief phase of it for about a year or two. I think some of those are worth a lot at this point. But I was just kind of happy that he enjoyed it and seemed like he did kept using it for years afterwards, and he was super happy about it. So I don't really like totally regret it or anything. But in the back of my brain, I'm like, I really could have bought some nice stuff with that. Yeah, they're probably his like, they're probably a nice memory for him at this point. Where the frick are we going? Where is this thing? I feel like we took out the cyst that was here, but I don't really know if we need to take out the white blood cell too. So we'll go do that. Oh, he's gonna die just immediately. Okay.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, thanks for the free torch level. No, let's not go backwards. I think I gave away a hand-me-down that I got from one of my cousins to another kid. It was like a SNES, or not a SNES. I was about to call it a Nintendo Genesis, a Sega Genesis. I don't really regret that one because I don't think I would have ever used it. It would have just been collecting it to collect it. And at the time, everything was super cheap that was retro. Spawns, does nothing, dies in a chat. Peasants in the 13th century be like. Wowzers. Why? That's mean. And these guys are getting super mean with it. No. Rude. Well, actually, thank you. I guess I 2 hours before dying from common infection. Are we still calm enough that you can carve them up to make mini game cubes? I bet. I've seen some of them for like 20, 30 bucks, etc. in just random places, and I'm like, okay, well that's nice at least. They just litter the shelves everywhere, on like
war can be healed.
used game stores and what's the word for them? Thrift stores and like other things like that. Right, can this guy stop like bullying us with stunning secretions? Kind of cringe. I realized part of what this guy was reminding me of, the bulbous head guy. He looks like an all real monster, if you know what that is. It was like a TV show, like, yeah, it was like a classic cartoon on like, I think, was it Nickelodeon? I want to say Nickelodeon, yeah. It has that Nickelodeon sheen to it of being a bit weird. And I remember watching a few episodes of that as a kid. I don't remember any of them because it was just like forever ago. Stop doing that! Poor Merc was just getting bullied repeatedly. Hi! Are you my friend? Oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. What's up? He desperately got up going, and now he's fine. He's just wandering back and forth on the desk. It's like he's just very desperate for attention sometimes, and he's just like, please be my friend, please. And then he immediately like will bite your hand and be like, haha, smile. Did you have a bad dream? Did you see something outside? He might have seen something outside, actually. I should probably close this thing for the night. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? I think you're a good boy. How many campfires you got left? 2? Can I head bump you? Can I head bump you? Can you be my— Ow!
Sedated.
He batted at my hand with a claw out. Okay. You need something. Here, I'm gonna see what he needs real quick. I'll probably do a campfire, and then I freaking have no clue where this like thing I need to find is. Maybe I just need to kill every single sis that I find. And that'll like, I don't know, we can throw them down the cistern, if you will. And that'll like activate the ritual. Where's the first streamer to call me a good boy redeem? I should put one down like Ronan has, but like it would be like 45k or whatever she has it at. Truly. Ow, buddy. No scratching. Okay, I get it. I'm trying to hit the BRB stream. I'm trying to help you. Here, look, distraction, 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 right? Okay, I'm back. BGM's a lactose intolerant person after drinking one small milkshake. I actually really like a little milkshake. If you get like a really big one, it can be like kind of too much sometimes. And then you do become the machine that turns milkshake into tummy ache. Yeah, he was just being a little bit of a dweeb. It's fine. He's just like that sometimes. Sometimes he gets like riled up by something that I don't see. Probably like outside, like the squirrel ran into the tree and can't get it. Frick you. Cause he got down and now he's like, okay. No, don't tell him that. He's my little guy. Oh, oops. Wrong one, but whatever, I guess. Let's just work on this guy first, because his stuns are really annoying. Frick.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
No. Okay. That was... Whew. Stop. Stop. Stop!
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
No! Okay, good dodge, good dodge, good dodge. Whatever. Yeah, Banisher, thank you. No? Okay, well, she resisted it. Alright, this is a really dangerous combat out of, like, nowhere. Stop! We're supposed to be the Vestal next? Oh crap, she can't heal. Okay. Take this just so you have more dodge. Yeah, too bad I can't remove marks. Unfortunate. Capitalists in 1848 be like, too bad I can't remove marks. Okay, that was extremely scary, and it's not over yet. The dodge is helping. Ooh, I'm busting their strikes. Alright, have a good CP. Thanks for hanging out. Frick. They're resisting everything and hitting all this stuff really hard suddenly. Right before the end. I do not care for this, Sam I am.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Ow. Stop dodging and hitting everything. It's kind of cringe. Yeah, I think they picked out Rifter as their next target. Whoever they tried to pick last time, they just never lived long enough to see.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's this one here, actually. So let's do this.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
You are gonna do... remove retaliate buffs, thank god. I brought you. I had a feeling that would happen. You bring Sanctuary. Oh, I should have done that first and then remove them. Oh well. Zealous Vigil, Unshakable Leader, Zealous Speech. Snuff Box, you don't have disease. Send ACC. Give you plus dodge or something that would help. And then we'll do Pray, I guess. I could do Bless, I would. You know, we'll do Unshake. Well, we don't really need Unshakable Leader on you. You're pretty good about not getting hit with anything. Alright. I'm assuming it's gonna be like this thing here. There's just cysts everywhere over here. Future pitch is what I dump on people attacking my castle. Finally. Stronghold 4. Actually, what was the last one? 2, 3? The Middle East. Oh god, we've been here so long that the white still has started bugging out. It just happened last time too. We were here long enough that the white blood cells stopped making any noise. They were just completely silent.
Inspiration and improvement.
I feel like the mark never works when I want it to work. But when they do it, it's like crazy strong. Please do it on mark. For once? No! You frick. How dare you curse me with the silent teleport. God, now I have to go all the way back over here. I'm killing these cowards. I'll try this one next. It might be this one too. That was a really eager teleport, which makes me feel like it's there. Or possibly here. Fixed mark interaction, sequel, Darkest Dungeon. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's not this one, I guess. Otherwise there'd be another cyst. I guess it is this one up here. Yeah, look at this. As soon as they mark them, they all go for Rifter. Unlike the normal thing. Cease. God, that stun is so strong. Do this just so you have more dodge. It's gonna waste our protection too, which sucks. We have to do a bunch of battles before we can even, like, reach whoever the boss is. We're kind of running out of food as it is. Cease. There we go. Nice dodge. Oh, that should have killed you. Back. Yeah, I think they've chosen Rifter as their new target. I have to be really careful. Nighty night work.
A momentary abatement.
Yeah, at least I chose the dodge tank. Hey, Mithara, how's it going? Annoying. I had to do that, didn't there? Alright, do this. Where's this freaking Lotus beacon? Heidi, will do. Highly doubt it's here, considering there was no assist. Mammoth cyst. Okay, maybe it is. Wait, frick, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, whatever. Long weekend and dumb stuff. Gotcha, gotcha. Hopefully you take it easy. Man, if this guy teleports me, I'm gonna be so sad. I think one of these, they instantly teleported me, which was really funny. One's paying hits on Friday. Fair enough, fair enough. Who's the big tentacle boy? I should call him. I see. A mammoth cyst. If you're calling him, I think you have an issue with, that you need to go see a doctor for. How's it going? No. This is so rude. Where did you send me? You sent me to the far corners. You sent me over here. We're gonna have to fight more sis. Hell no. I'm not doing that. You'd have to call him through several, like, arcane rituals, I gotta tell you. Sorry.
Soothed. Sedated.
I don't think he has, like, a cell phone or anything. Yeah, if you're really into it, you could be an antibody and start teleporting people away. Every time you see someone enter a room, you just think, you know, it would be really funny if I teleported that guy. If you think that, honestly, you're a perfect fit.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I said he put a teleport people to make me uncomfortable away. So true. We're gonna have to fight another one of these guys, I can feel it. Hey, maybe there's several mammoth cysts. Let's see. No, just these guys. And it doesn't seem to open up a new path, unfortunately. That looks like the quest location right there. I guess in a way it makes even more sense that he teleports people because it is quite literally an antibody. There you are. I was wondering what happened here.
Soothed. Sedated.
Okay, finish that guy off. He's now a pile of meat. True. Okay, we can go straight south. Yeah, let's go straight south. Probably another sis somewhere along the way, but that's okay. Frick!
To fall for such a little thing.
I
A bite
got
of
as much
bread.
food as I could, dude. Don't blame me. Do not blame me on this one, okay? Alright, move to the quest location. First, we're gonna do firewood.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
We're gonna do a sanctuary. And then we don't have any mortality debuffs, thankfully. We will do pray, I guess, again, and then we'll pilfer. Or we don't need to. Okay, cool. We didn't meet calling at the mill. What? What is that? I don't know. Custom at work teleport. Creeper at the bus stop teleported. Someone watching your videos at full volume? at the restaurant teleported. To be fair, you're doing them a favor anyways. They probably wanted to be elsewhere. Especially that guy at the bus stop. He was just trying to get somewhere. Probably. Maybe. You hope. Aha. one of these before I get to do the actual fight. Got it. Nice. No! You have to hit that. I knew he has high dodge, but like, you gotta hit that. Look, I know our metrics are really hard for this month, but you really gotta hit them. Do you think people in Europe and like East Adrian send us saying metrics? They say like feet. You gotta hit your feets. I ran into a lot of guys who seem to think public translate is a place to pick up girls. Oh, ugh. I didn't have that experience when I used to use a train for a while, but I think I was mostly because I was always like in and out, and like I feel like I always had like headphones on anyway, so if anybody had ever tried to talk to me, I probably usually look busy. Not gonna party and somebody gets teleported, feel bad. No. Like, do you think she liked me? Well, she did teleport you away, so I don't know. Alright, go back to this fight again. I swear to God, if this nerd teleports us again. Well, nice, it actually worked. Like, so you're good with club I'm competing, yeah. I did get to go to a club with some friends at one point, and man, there were some weird dudes there sometimes. Who just did not understand boundaries. Hey, wake up, it's time to replay your dots. Looking like a dried out husk. Okay.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, hell yeah. Weight of this guy. What? Oh, cameo. So I gotta have that one friend with you who's big dog energy, aggressive troll energy. They did invite like a guy to, I think he was just like usually doing other stuff. And he did not have that energy. Okay, so I killed this guy. Is that it? Oh, this is it. Lotus Beacon. Okay. No, cancel. Hold on. There we go. Is that it? Alright, return to Hamlet. Please get us out of here. Surely this is the last one, right? Surely.
At last, the twisted heart of the world is laid bare.
Oh god, there's another one.
Sword or supplication.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. Oh god, I thought that was gonna be the final one. Kill one Heart of Darkness. Okay. Once was enough. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, you guys go stop having disease. I can't believe I'm paying for adventure healthcare. All this to destroy a dark novel, I guess. Do I even have like a gang for this? Hold on, let me think. I kind of don't. Hold on, level. Well, I do, but I have to wait until they're done getting cured. Well, I don't know what this thing is though, actually. We do have Duke here. We have Yumi. We need to wait for Greslet to be better, I think. So I guess we'll go on to the farm. And then grab another group of people, I guess. Oh, oops. Yeah, we'll do that, and then sure, we can do this. And then you can have incision instead. And you can have that. And then you can have this. There we go. The strays. Alright, so once these guys are cured, specifically Greslet over here, we'll go kill whatever the frick has been bothering us. Rid of Cthulhu's immune system to give Cthulhu space HIV. Interesting. Interesting. Unequip all trinkets. Let's give you guys some trinkets. I can't do that one. It's hard. Hold on. Can I try? Oh, where's the head? Where the frick's the head? And I'll form the head. Where the frick is? Where's your head? There you are. Do that, and then we could also level up now that I think about it, a backup group just in case. I just wanted it to be quick. There's like a short one. Is there a short one? Yeah, there's a short one. With a thing we haven't had before. Michigan, if we never did this before. Can't do this on concrete. Oh shit. Alright, let's grab you. Let's grab beef. And let's grab ogre burglar. It is not suicide. You're being dramatic. It is not beyond you. You are totally fine. Don't be cringe. Don't be cringe. Where's his eyeball? I need your eyeball. There you go. I will give you your thingy. And your thingy. And then you, since it's a short one, we'll do I think it's the wheel we're going into anyways. Here, you can have this and the bleed resist, and you'll get also frick, I don't know, IDK. It's a pretty short one, so we'll just give you protection. Alright, let's get going. It's a shorty. It's a real shorty. Just in case, and then just one of these just in case. And once we're back from it, should be okay.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Oh, you get 50% resolve XP. I didn't realize that. Okay. I guess with the ancestor thing, they could have gotten plus 100. I should have remembered that. Oopsie. Quick.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Is it all the room battles? Or no, it's just explore. Whatever.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed.
This one's gonna be super short. Like, what the heck? Anybody here? Is this dungeon empty? Hello? Anybody home?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Starting to think nobody's here. There we go. True. Does nothing, sets traps, leaves. Alright, well there's at least one guy here who's willing to be a friend
Well struck.
and give us some resolve XP. I feel like they get tons of stress at like above level stuff.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
I mentioned Central Park at midnight. I've actually been to Central Park at midnight. It's a bit of a weird place, but it's like, it's fine honestly most of the time. Just sometimes people are camping in the bushes.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Unless that one guy's around and then, you know, there's dumps a bear in the middle of Central Park. That was still an insane story. They should do Vampire the Masquerade 3, but like put it in like
Great is the weapon that
just the New
cuts
York
on its
boroughs.
own.
Actually, I want to say what they did with the newest thing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It just sounds like they really fumbled that game, like repeatedly, unfortunately. From like the first restart on the development to like whatever they were doing with the game now. Because I remember they had this like big like announcement party for it too at Paradox back in like, what was it, 2020?
A powerful blow. A devastating blow.
And then like by a year later there was all the news stories and stuff and it was just like gone. And it was like, is this still getting made? Owie.
The ground quakes.
Oh yeah, there's tons of packs that coyotes in Central Park now. And like all these other like things that should not be there. But like there's just no threat to them, so they've just moved in anyways.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
It's kind of neat. They're also controlling the local rat population.
Death by
I think that's most of what they're feeding off of. When will the Alberta Rat Patrol expand worldwide until they're back in their native range?
monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless
Look
inordinate
at the danger puppy.
sanguination
There is
be
one guy
considered a virtue.
who, very clearly, this one coyote as a puppy was really scared and like came inside and was like, you know what, whatever, you're not dangerous. And ended up like being friends, and it'll disappear for days at a time and then come back to be like, okay, you're my friend, I'll stay here. and then act really ratchet, and then like go off somewhere again, come back again, and it's like a back and forth, back and forth. And apparently gets on very well with his 2 cats and his dog. And will sleep inside the house sometimes when I guess there are other coyotes around. Sounds like it's just a coyote who's very scared of other coyotes. Just has like some kind of anxiety that they're gonna like go after her. Got some becoming the coyote den. She also apparently does dig little dens out in his property. So like he'll find her like digging like little holes to hide in whenever she wants to. It's very silly. Okay.
Ringing ears.
Dens, the dennies. I
The
see.
end approaches. A momentary abatement.
Unfortunately, no coyote friend here. Though there's that one Looney Tunes movie coming out. Not Roadrunner, Coyote versus Acme or whatever. After it was like hidden from the public. He is sitting on a chair out in the other room. Mr. Little Creature. Owie. Don't do that. You frick! Also, why does this guy look like he's from Yorkshire? Grandma, please just perish. Alright, she's gonna go crazy. Because they're all going after her now. Sorry if he knocks them back again. I had to do something risky from the taxoid off Shadow Realm, yeah.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is
Yes,
taken.
Markin. Who 100% loves pies and mushy peas, you're correct.
Such a terrible assault cannot be
Actually
left
resisted
unanswered.
being wargled for once. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Just do this.
Precision and power.
Chillin' Hamill. Hope you have a good chill. I'm just blighting for crazy amounts.
A dizzying blow.
Holy
to
crap.
body
Okay,
and
all of this
brain.
moving around has screwed us, and now they're starting to crit like crazy.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Yeah, and this guy's hitting every single one of his things, and she's got like a bazillion diseases. Please stop. Please like miss one. Alright, at least he's marking a new prey. I hate it when they refuse heals in their madness or whatever.
A singular strike.
Alright, please get everyone back. Please.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Can't deblight on her, unfortunately. I think we just need to get the next one and we can leave and do the final thing, surely this time. Surely this time it will be the final one, right? The final fight, if you will.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
The degeneracy
Thanks.
of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Right, you need to get healed. You need that. You need that. You need this. Okay, let's get a move on. So you tell you play Crimson Court. I see. All of our troubles in the past, surely. Tough ring, just a tough ring? For sword or supplication? Oh god, is you can have like multiple endings? Is that it? I would say try and go for bleed, but I have no clue if this guy is strong against bleed or blight, and blight seems to have better methods of dealing with it. That said, what if we did it anyways? Could do that. Could have Gwen. Big stretch, big stretch. Yeah, go get your coffee. Whoa, ooh, that was a crack. Big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Okay. That felt nice. Let's see. Get this. Have you go crazy. Duke being here. Stinker for the Stained. Wait, what the frick? I've never seen this one before. Have this and then have like IDK. Could have a finale here too. And then have like have the mark, have the harvest. I could do that too. Or even just have the dark. No, we'll do slice off. We'll try this as our thing. You just get everything. It's probably a boss, so we probably want this. There might be other little dudes, but I don't know. That should be a good set of dudes. We could also have Gwyn instead. True. And then that way we could have this going and have just a mixture of different kinds of stuff. It's going good. I think maybe we're finally at the end. I did the final dungeon, or at least it feels like it. And now we have this. Looks like a fight of some sort. Could only be a fight, could be a short dungeon, I'm not sure. We'll do this, and then... Is this what we want? Is this what you want? We could have you instead, which would be probably simpler. And then have like guard ally. Probably don't want that one actually. Okay, we'll do this gang. I'm trying to give Cthulhu the sickness, finally. I'm just really hoping this guy isn't strong against bleed. Just really hoping. I mean, we can still do mark and kill. And we have a little bit of sickness. We do have a little bit of blight, like our guest star is saying. Nice. Okay. Glad I checked. Which means, okay, Gwen's good there. I'll also do this. Gwen deserves all the good stuff, so we'll give her that. And then could have a blackjack in case we moved around or something, or lick wounds. Probably lick wounds just in case there's a problem. What about Blighters treat? Something's weak to asking, yeah. That's all you can really hope for, I guess. Any cool stuff here, maybe, that we can use? Plus in dodge, but that's for antiquarian only. Like doctor. Not really. Not really. Oh well, we have cooler stuff anyways. Almost had this guy completely up, but you're a little short. I doubt it, but what about over here? Some healing would be nice, but yeah, it's gonna take way too long to get. Bank, sure, whatever. That would have been helpful to have, I guess. These all feel like if you're doing some kind of really long run, but I don't know what you'd be doing at that point. 2 additional respite points would have been really nice sometimes. Knowledge carriers heal 15% stress, yes. Plus 2 speed finale, plus 20% damage. If this was not the final fight, I think I would take Adjuster, because the debuff lasts for the rest of the fight, and I don't think you can get rid of it. I don't think I can just, like, medicinal herb it away. Otherwise, we would just slam that button repeatedly. Blight plus debuff. Okay, that should be fine. I agree, buddy. This would have been nice to have, I guess. But max 10% HP, not that great. Anyways, so we do this, or we do Red Warding. I am not sure which to do. Oh yeah, then I can't go back in. Oh no, Gator is still alive. Someone told Gator it was Gator actually lived. I guess. We could do that, or we could do this, and then we can do Singer for the Stained. So otherwise it would be this stuff right here, plus 4 speed, plus 10 ECC, plus crit. Got this. Intimidate would be nice. Instead of this, we could also just use Withstand, because it marks yourself and also gives prot. And we probably don't need to de-stealth anyone. The negative 33 damage would be nice, though, on them. We'll just see the prot, I guess. We could do, instead of Hue, we could do Intimidate, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we'll do that. I think this is what we want to do also. It's a really cool group name, but I think we might want to have the doggy instead. Just for a potentially long fight. Though, what did that one thing did give the Jester more speed as well. So that'll be functionally like 12 speed. But also, doggy will be more, what do you call it? Will be a little bit more buffed. Could do that. What if we did that and then we did, hold on. Oh, right, you can only have one of them. Yeah, Blood for the Blood God's over here, but she's not high enough level. Alright. Do what we were gonna do before. I think the buffs will be nice enough to make it okay. Wah. Bypass guard. Oh, bypass is guard. I didn't even realize that. Self negative 25 dodge. I think that's for the whole thing, and we can't get rid of it. Plus 100% stress, yeah. I think we'll go with doggy instead. As cool as the name is for the group. We'll do this one. And then we'll do that, and then we'll do you get everything. You get everything. Okay, cool. Everybody should be fully beefed up. Let me double check, because I think we did change one person. Yep, you're all good, you're all good, you're all good. You're all good. Okay, cool. Let's go. And stop delaying. This is gonna be scary. We'll see. Cancel embark. First, I need to do this stuff. I forgot. Debuff, we really want to get off on him, so we'll do that. And then it's probably gonna be Eldritch, right? So we could do that. But I think it would be better to have the... Where are you? Where's the eyes? There's the eye. Negative stress, plus ACC, plus their speed. We could do that. I think it might be better, though, to actually have more healing. Yeah, let's have more healing for him. Because we're kind of in dire need of some healing. You will be... You will be doing loads of damage this time. You need to do damage to Mark. You'll get the Wolf one because it's funny. And all of your stuff is ranged anyway, so there you go. Wolf and ranged skills, I guess. That'll be nice. You will get the bleed resist and the max HP, I guess, and then you will get the plus 25 HP. I don't think we need to worry about the food if it's like a very short quest. Speaking of, we'll give you the martyrs, and then we'll also give you the... What else am I gonna give you? I'll give you the protection. I want to have you like have 55% protection and have them like keep slapping you. Alright, that I think will be a good team to go with. What could go wrong? Exactly. Oh, man's best friend. I'm a sucker for dog in video game. And then for your camping skills, you're gonna do... Exactly. You're gonna do, let's see. Instead of that, we're gonna have you do man's best friend. Therapy dog is great. Give wound care for you. I don't think we're gonna be camping on this one, but we'll keep it just in case. Anger management. Actually, I kind of want to keep that one. We don't have a good way of like getting rid of a lot of stuff except for the Hound Boy. Quarantine. Oh, you should be okay with all this, I guess. Maybe we'll get a chance, maybe we won't. Alright, so embark. Just bring all of it, just in case. I don't know if laudanum will be even useful, but whatever. I forget what shard dust even does. Alright, embark. This is scary. No narration, nothing. Oh boy. Fight 50 Fazbear. Is he gonna do the bite of 86 as his move? Hello. Super admonition prevents itself. Is it really him?
In all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic truth. I found it here, and in that moment of brain-blasting realization, I ceased to be a man and became a herald, an avatar of the crawling chaos.
Ah. Fair enough. A normal job description, I guess. Sure. You still got freaking... Okay.
Life feeds on life. In your petty pursuit of family redemption, you consume those who rally to your cause, and in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be.
The one friend that gets promoted to manager starts talking to you about the grind set that you need to do. I don't care. I'm here to kill. But I didn't come here for family redemption. I came here for money and killing some stuff.
We are chained here forever, you and I, at the end of the world. Free yourself, rouse the thing, and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all.
Nah, I think I'm gonna kill you. You didn't offer me like a nice coupon to Kohl's or anything, so I think we gotta kill you.
You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole.
Uh-oh.
I know better.
Perfect reflection,
And
huh?
I will show you.
I'm so sorry. I think we need to kill Ancestor. He's being cringe. It's kind of stunting in this though. He's got the drip. Is he not resisting? Okay, there we go. Howie. Ah, I see. We're all different aspects. You're immune to Mark. Oh, no, wait. No, you're not. Buddy, I don't know if we are the same, buddy. I think he may have fricked up at some point. Oh, okay, so this guy's the immune one, and then everybody else is... Alright, fine. Whatever. Imperfect reproduction. I see. You know what? Go for it, buddy. What if I just have to kill all of them at once or something? No, that's not it either. Probably just need to kill as many as I've lost or something like that. Metal Gear Solid moment. Until eventually it degenerates into some creature. Frick. We are not the same, buddy. Why are you focusing on this one? Even here, you have that bias. Interesting. The ancestor just hates certain people. That's fine. In fact, that's pretty preferable, honestly. Sporadic reproduction. Okay, so it's getting worse and worse. Ah, okay, so each time we kill one of those ones, he loses some health. Alright. Look, this dog is killing God. I don't think this is such a great God, I gotta say. If 1-1 from down the street can take you out. No. Stick close, girl. All right, we have plus 30 protection on top of the 25 we have. Bonk. Stop going after this poor dog. Kill the imperfect repros before it can spawn more. Gotcha. Oh, okay. John, Darkest Dungeon real. There goes another one. Alright. We have to kill 3 more of those waves or whatever. Can you stop healing them? It's kind of rude. I forgot I still had that on. Oh yeah, we don't get the narration anymore because he's we are fighting him. Goodbye. Just having the jester play down the sickness as the rest of us fight him. Truly cinema.
The flesh is fluid. It can be changed, reshaped, remade.
What the frick are these? Oh god, absolute nothingness. Okay, got it. I see what's going on here. Alright, so let's undo this because we can't get to him. No, not that one! You had the right idea, just wrong thingy. Sorry, sir, my flesh goes in the jar. Alright, unfortunately the person we're relying on right now is being a little cringe. But we'll buff them up as much as we can. Owie? Oh, okay, he gets to go closer now. Okay. Nice, okay. I was a little worried he would refuse it. Ow! God, he's bleeding like crazy too. Oof. I almost forgot about that. Give the puppy a treat. No. Frack. Not getting refaction. He laughs at you when you crits too. Very silly. Okay, he's not saying no to the healing yet. Kind of being hella rude. Can I stun you? I can, actually. I can stun the avatar of a dead god or whatever. Okay, get owned. Exactly. Alright, mark this guy. And start killing. He looks like mildly perturbed when you hit him, too. Like, I never thought of this before. A dog. Perhaps dog truly is man's best friend. And I forgot about this in my quest for power and truth. Yeah, they don't look long for the sword right now. We'll try, though. We'll try. Okay, it's a little help, I guess. I should have brought the stress relief. Alright, Ogre Daddy is trying to save them. Possibly against their will. Oh, I think I'm dead next turn. Almost dead. That's fine. TBH. Goodbye. It's not dying there. Oh boy.
The flesh is immortal. It is undying. Pray it does not take too hideous a form.
Debuff. I don't care if it blights us at this point. We're fine. Exactly. Oh, I can't do the transform again. This is like his third form at this point. This is what I was expecting from the last dungeon. Nice. Negative 70% prot. Nice. Get him. Get him, boys. Yeah, a little ominous lack of music here. I'm kind of worried. Oh, nice. Almost dead. Goodbye.
Behold
Another one.
The heart of the world. Progenitor of life. Father and mother. Alpha and Omega.
I don't know. I think they're just cringe.
And our destroyer.
I think they're just cringe. Yeah, they can only go beast mode once, I guess. Yeah? I think it bugged out. What if I don't want to? You gotta pick? Okay. At least these two will go together. Frick. Okay. It's okay, they'll go together into the dark there. You can use sacrificial stab, yeah. More dots, more dots. Even God is not immune to the dot. Are you kidding me? No! Don't miss! monsters rarely ever feel like they die. Fine. Alright, that's fine. Alright, one more turn and we should be able to do it. Get him.
Victory. A hollow and ridiculous notion.
Tons and tons.
We are born of this thing, made from it, and we will be returned to it in time.
Why though?
A great family of man. A profusion of errant flesh, multiplying, swarming, living, dying, until the stars align in their inexorable formation, and what sleeps is roused once more.
So the whole planet is basically
this fragile shell of earth and rock, and bring our inescapable end. So seek solace in a manner befitting your lineage, and take up your nugatory vigil, haunted forever by that sickening prose echoing through the infinite blackness of space and time.
And then it just starts all over again.
Ruin has come to our family.
I'm assuming just you go crazy. Sucks and everything's still fricked. Does it just go right back to before the end or something? Colored madness sheds light on what happens. Oh, nice. Okay, well, it's finally over. The we beated Darkest Dungeon. It was watch the intro show cinematic one more time. But I enjoyed it overall. I got kind of freaking boned on that last Darkest Dungeon attempt, but otherwise
has come to our family.
I would say I enjoyed it a lot. I'll probably do the Crimson Court and a couple other small things.
House.
You did say you complete all the caretaker goals. Oh, that's true.
Gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient rumor shadow.
I think I had nearly all of them.
Fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional
Yeah, everyone in his
extravagance.
Discord post.
Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets.
Sometimes it comes back. Basically makes the
Exhausting
hamlet
what
exist in
remained of our
infinite time
family
loop.
forge.
Oh, so it'll just keep happening until it finally succeeds.
30 shovels.
Very, very Lovecraft, I guess.
At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that
You just get to
damnable
keep digitally
portal
reset it.
antediluvian evil.
So humanity gets to keep living.
Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness.
That's not the guy. That's something else.
In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house. Opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright.
So how did it even start? I guess just him finding it.
From the ravenous, clutching shadows
Though I guess he was always going to find it, according to this.
of the darkest dungeon.
Darkest Dungeon 2 throws it all away. Oh, well, rip. I guess, I don't know, different timeline or whatever. Gear. And that's that for that one. View the game on Radiant, completed it on default difficulty. Wait, I did it on more than Radiant. I did it on the second one. What you call it? The second one, whatever it was. Let's maybe go crazy and frick everyone with a pulse. I guess so. Become new ancestor or something. So you have to continually do it over and over and over again. Being difficult clear because you cleared it on darkest. Okay. I see. I see. But yeah, that was a good one. I would definitely come back to that someday. Maybe with mods and stuff.